camera lens apart.
She did that on purpose.
She's standing over here to my left. I imagine that probably woke everybody up that's listening to this. Let's take a pan. We're standing on the back of the boat right here.
I have.
Right in it. We'll swing around here and get a picture. What's the date today, dear?
Today is February 29th. No, I think it's July. It just looks like February.
Yeah, it looks like February.
This guy washing his boat.
Yeah.
And this is the harbor we're going to be leaving out of. And it's this way to Catalina.
It's Miami Beach.
Well, Ginger's going to love this when we get in her faces in the middle of the camera.
In her mouth and her tonsils.
Yeah. And there's the Princess Louise, which is a dinner boat. This is permanently fixed right there.
And it.
Get the go.
And it,
Yeah.
they serve dinner.
Yeah, that one over there.
Real nice plush place
See how long
inside.
it keeps going.
And that's one of the. There's one of the ships that we took. We went to Ensenada for 3 days. Luxury liner. Left out of that one. I don't know where ship we went to. Okay, here we are boarding. My Laura's doing things a little backwards here. You don't mind me if I talk to my camera, do you?
No.
I got it.
This is one heck of a way to do. We're going to board after we've already been on the boat. And here we go down the walkway. This is the boat we're going to be taking. And this is a picture of the outside of it. And I've just been told that the bar is open, so I may have to mosey in there and get me a good morning drink. Right here, I'm cranking up the engine, so I'm getting ready to go here.
On that time, brother.
So we'll walk back down here and get on the boat. What we're whistling for, crying out loud. Well, heck, here's the lady right here. Let's just talk to her. How long have you been working on this?
3 months.
3 months. How do you like it?
I like it. It's fun.
You have to do this how many days a week?
I dock the boat about 2 times a week, and then I work up in reservations.
Oh, do you get a chance to stay in Catalina at all, or work over there?
I don't get to work over there, but we can go over whenever we like.
Oh, that figures, yeah. Okay. So you're going to stay on here, or what?
Yes, as long as they'll have me.
Where am I getting this accent from?
I don't have.
You got an accent?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
Sounds like you do. Okay, we'll talk to you later.
Okay, you guys have a good trip.
Oh, I always have a good trip. Ah, here comes Mike with my drink. What a guy. Good morning, Mike. Geez, I hope one of those are for me.
They're not.
They're not.
They're not.
Where are you going?
Well, you get one for that.
You go upstairs and sort of like.
Okay, sure.
Where did he go?
I'm going.
No.
Up or down?
Oh, there's Ginger. We'll follow her down to the bar. Oops. Go ahead. Now let's go in here and see what we got going. Oh, Ginger up to the bar.
But I didn't know the option was available. So the second Josh, let's sit down.
know how crying and money Mary? Money back. I guess that's what he wants. Want Bloody Mary?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess you want me to pay for this too, huh? Can I buy you girls? Second? I'm running anyway.
She's giving you a Snickers candy bar instead.
You want a Snickers candy bar?
No, I don't want a
Oh.
Snickers candy bar. She's going to give you that
Here,
instead
give
of...
me a...
M&M's plain or peanut? Plain. 75. You just want one?
I had Dramamine for breakfast. And pancakes and eggs and everything else.
At least you ate something.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's junk food that I'll get.
Did you want Tabasco in there?
Certainly.
Give us a video you're making this Bloody Mary. Yes, here you're on camera.
It's going to be an eye in LA. This is just a short stub of it.
This is Eye on San Pedro. It's a new
Huh?
cheap TV station, Eye on San Pedro.
As the Bay of Smoke,
Bay
discovered
of-
by Juan Cabrillo. He also discovered the island known as Santa Catalina, which he named the same title. He's also buried there with
Nobody knows where, huh? Yeah, there's quite a history of that little island. I was reading it in a book I'd gotten from Auto Club. Not there.
Oh, here comes the cameraman straight.
Hey!
Oh, what a deal. All right.
I got the glass bottom boat.
Morning again. Here we are, leaving the terminal. Just backed out.
See if you can get that guy that's breaking into your car over there.
Setting the options.
Get him on
File
film.
your complaints at the end of the option.
Guy, okay, there's a helicopter right there. They fly over to the express. We want to get over there in a hurry.
Did I tell you we took our truck to
we're right
Tijuana?
Underneath
Body
the
work
bridge,
done on it. Got it
Thomas
painted.
Bridge, goes from the
Big
island
truck.
over to Long Beach. We'll get a
Still,
shot of this
it
later.
still has
We'll lay it out a
still a
little
lot of
farther.
work. But it's getting there.
Here's the Princess Louise.
Spent about $1,000 on it.
Shot from the backside there for a while. It's just a floating restaurant.
Morning, folks. On behalf of the crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard the Catalina Express. Our travel time to Avalon is going to be around 90 minutes, maybe a little less. It should be a nice crossing, so feel free to get up and walk around the vessel while on your way, using caution at all times. And please be especially careful on the stairs between the upper and lower decks. It's fairly steep. We'd like to have you use both hands on the handrails at all times while going up and down those stairs. Alright, and please be advised for your safety in case of emergency. Life jackets are located forward in the main salon, left and right hand side of the bar. And the restrooms are located all the way back in the main salon. The main deck is also divided into two sections, smoking and non-smoking. Non-smoking areas include the back deck, back 2/3 of the seating in the main salon.
7 days.
Smoking areas include the forward seats, up by the bar, out on the bow, and the entire upper deck. If you can cooperate with that, we'd sure appreciate it. It makes everybody a lot more comfortable. We have Karen and Shannon on board stewardesses this morning. And Bill and Jason are on deck. If you need anything or have any questions, feel free to ask. Other than that, we hope you enjoy your trip across and your stay in Avalon. And thank you for riding with us.
I don't know if Ginger knows that or not. Ginger, do you know that that's the boat that we took to Mexico?
She knows. We were just talking about
Azure
it.
Seas? He was drugged on that one too. Now this is the bridge that we left out from underneath.
Give me those drugs.
And we got a boat following us. Evidently evidently it's fogged in a little bit out there. He's probably going to follow us all the way to Catalina more than likely.
You don't
He's
want
gonna
to
probably
get lost.
route us out.
Is that what they do?
Yep, a lot of times they'll follow our wake and ride to Catalina. That way they don't get lost. It's only 26 miles out there, but depending on what the weather conditions are going to be when we get halfway out or not. And Ginger and Mike and Annette are sitting right below me here. We'll fan down on them a little bit so we'll know that they're on board. There's Mike. There's Annette.
And then say hello.
Hello.
Hello, Annette. How are you, my dear? Oh, she's got her drink too. We'll pan back over here to see Ginger. Of course, she's always in the picture. She is sicker as hell. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go, Deborah at work was telling me that it happened to her too. And
Let's
she
fan
went
over
to
here and
help
take a look at some of the tugs.
Vitamins.
Yeah,
Some
that's
of the
where
tugs
we
bring
were
some
last.
of the big boats
A
in.
lot of biotin in it. I guess it's a vitamin D. And it's especially.
Yeah, let's fan over here a little bit. And this is ports of call over here on the left. We'll come around and get a better shot of that in a second. Take a look on the other side of the boat. We're right alongside of a big ship and they're doing some unloading on it.
prison over here on the way out.
Oh, okay. All your buddies?
Yeah, I've been there many times.
We came by it.
Big ship with all the containers on it. Look at the containers on that ship over here.
That was on one of our,
These are containers they take off and put on a truck and they put them on the road and ship them wherever they're going. Evergrowth, evidently it's a Japanese ship according to the
here's some. Go around here and get some of the rate dinner.
I already know that. I've already got it.
No, you didn't. We have enough.
Take it quiet. That isn't really a big container ship at all. Of course, you can see how wide all the containers are, and then all the way across the bow of that boat. Well, it's a Japanese ship. Japanese ship, that's why.
Forever growth.
Doesn't sound like a Japanese name.
Okay, here's ports of call over here.
But the writing on above is Kokiji Koyawa.
That's easy.
Where's the prison?
And let's see. There's where we had dinner at last night, right there.
Oh, big ranch.
Good place. We had Taiwanese food. We ate out on the deck there. This is all ports of call going all the way down through here.
I got mixed up with the wrong girl.
Oh, is it?
No, I just stuck my stomach on.
I don't like
Fat. Come on. It's gonna be just you. Hey, this is me. Want her in? Want her in? Yeah. Hey, man, look at me.
I don't like it at all. Sticking my tongue out. Like it downstairs.
There's an old sailing ship.
I fell asleep and I woke up and 2 hours later Mike was still talking. I don't think he came up for air.
Was that still there?
Yeah. I said, God dang, it's time to go to sleep. Yeah, that was midnight. I went to sleep early.
There's a sailing ship right there.
Oh, just enough.
They take that out on cruises in the evening and on weekends.
You know that big
Of
bottle
course, this
back
is
there?
Friday, so
It's half
and
full.
then they're not going to take it out today.
Well, because she probably spilled. I only had half a drink.
I'm going to take a look at the harbor we're going through again.
Pirates.
And there's the boat that's... Yep, there it is, still following us. And this is a mobile oil refinery. So it's down here. There's the tankers up as they come in. We'll see the prison here in a little bit after we get out farther.
Yeah. Right? You see the second window from the addition?
This is San Pedro Harbor, which dumps into Long Beach Harbor. Which then again goes out past the break wall. We'll see if we can get a picture of that as we go out. We'll fan back over here again to Ports of Call. Ports of Call is probably about, I don't know, maybe a mile and a half long alongside the dock here, alongside the waterfront. Okay, this is getting into commercial. I think that's the last restaurant right there. We're getting into the fish hatcheries as we get down here a little bit farther. Okay, this is all the fish hatcheries where all the tuna and all the fish come into right here. Here we go, some more tanks. Fuel tanks. This is where the tankers come in. There's a dock right here. kind it is. It's in floating floating dry dock. There we go. And we should be coming there pretty soon here. We should be coming out of the channel. And there's the prison over there. That's the women's prison. Over there. That's the women's prison. And then they got the men's over here on the end down here. Well, here we're back on the bow again. Just keep getting the second gear. Start to pick up a little speed now. Here's the marine exchange. That's where the pilot boat comes out of. They send the pilot boat out to meet the big tankers, bring it into the harbor here. Coal over here, coal ship, and got a couple other tankers sitting out here. There's one on this side, there's quite a few on the other side. And there's the break wall out there. We'll be going through the break wall in a little bit. The boat. Let's take a picture of it and go out there through it. Pan around to the other side. Maybe get picked up a little bit more speed now. Farther out, pan around to get. Okay, this is Long Beach over here. Ginger, you're moving the camera.
We got an octane knock on the boat. See all the ships that are out here.
that Navy right here?
Yeah, that is.
Look at all those guys on that boat. It's got to be Navy.
Oh, yeah, it is too.
There's too many people on that boat that got blue uniforms on to not be Navy.
At first, I saw the red things. It looked like there was people. Then now it's closer. Henry B. Wilson.
What the heck is that dude doing here? And what is it? What they're doing is giving a tour.
I don't know, but this guy's in a dumb place.
Okay.
People walking all over it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Inside-
Yeah, there is civilians all over it. That's why I didn't think it was Navy.
Inside the,
They're having tours on there.
and there's where we're going to be staying.
Where?
Where?
We're gonna be staying.
Over here on this beach.
Hotel Catalina.
That-
Oh, the
that's-
sun, the
I
sun.
wouldn't mind that boat right there. That's a nice boat.
Yeah, it looks like the sun's out. My golly.
We went to the boat show and they had a 55.
Yeah, it's quite a bit warmer already.
Yeah.
Let's fan the beach here. There's one of the Catalina catamarans coming in right there. That's welcome. It's good. Yeah. Right now.
Excuse me.
Let me over here. Let me move in alongside you guys over here. Take a picture of that.
All right, when's the party?
Welcome to Avalon.
Hello.
We are on the Fort Road.
Don't put any more boats, don't put any 15s on board, they're all rented. Robert?
I'm going to take us a trip down through Catalina here, on the water.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Going out into the water right now. I'm going to take us a cruise through all the boats and everything. Mike's driving back here behind me a little bit. This is a picture of the wharf up here. Picture of the wharf and all these people sitting up here. And here's the back of our party back here. There's Annette. And our skipper Mike and Ginger.
Hi. Pat made me do this. If I drown, the people get even with them.
Yeah, a lot of traffic in here. Lots of traffic. Yep.
I have.
Buck's there. Look at that.
Hi.
Trust me too.
What we're doing is taking a cruise right now through the Catalina Harbor right here. This is known as the Isthmus.
We're on a beer budget.
We're on a beer budget, right?
Yeah.
GTE employee budget.
Now this is the casino over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Casino.
They're having a big jazz festival here today. What is it? 17th annual jazz festival?
Yeah. Look at the jet skis, Mike.
Boy, they got a plane. Way to go. Speedboat, rubber boat, jet skis. It must be making a dollar.
Looks like a new one right here.
Where?
I wonder if that's Blondie. It's white one right here in the middle.
They got a sailboat.
Oh, they got a sailboat. Oh.
Well, then there's the blue one right there, a sailboat.
he's backing up.
That's pretty cool.
That's not it. Try that one right there.
Huh?
What's that right there?
Well, there's 3 sailboats right there on the other. They're in the movies. We're in the movies here. They want to be in the movies.
They want to get in the
you want to be in the movies too? Oh, great. Hi. Let's see. Let's zoom in for a close-up here.
Where's
Hey, there we go.
I'll bring it straight in.
where do you want me to, where should I go with it?
I don't know, but be careful.
Well, you gotta get in.
You got to get in there first.
Well, I didn't know what he was doing. Going over here. I'm doing over my road.
Thanks, Mike. Take it out of neutral.
Well, I'm not gonna go flying in there until I know we're doing it. I don't want to go bumping into it.
That's not how you make friends.
You don't hit my boat.
Probably radioing in and telling me they want to figure out or something.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Find a rebel flight. Oh, it's an M. Got some radar on it, doesn't she? And a small boat on the far end out there. That's the boat that we went to Mexico on again. We probably had that in this film about 4 or 5 times now. We're approximately half a mile out from shore. Now about a quarter of a mile out from shore right now in a little cove. And where she's shooting right now, back to the left over there behind those boats, that was Long Beach over there, some direction. Of course, it's all fogged in over there, you can't see anything.
Hiya, Hap.
Hello there. How you doing? We're proud to get Ginger out in one of these little rowboats out here. She's afraid of the water, you know.
And my knees are shaking so bad, but I get off here, you're gonna have to hold me up. They are not. No.
She
We're gonna
lies.
have to get her a drink.
Yeah,
Get her a Bloody Mary. That's about that time, really.
Margarita time.
12:57 and we
Hey, I
haven't
wanna
had
be
a
in there,
drink
too.
yet today.
It's okay, we're still using the Budweiser from last night. Ah. When we went back to town, there were some old ladies all dressed up in like a roaring 20 style dress with big parrots on.
Oh, yeah?
All pretty, huh? All decorated up real pretty. I guess they're going to the jazz thing. Let's see, where's that red house? It's right on the other side of that redhead, right? Hey, right there. There it is. Just zoom in on that
Watch
one.
the person in front of you here.
I see it. glass bottom boat coming at us.
Where's that at?
Right there, straight in front of us.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Don't talk while you're filming, can you?
You're talking, I don't have to. Hey, the glass bottom boats? Whoa!
Arthur Godfrey's driving it.
You know what? They look like they took two boats here and hooked them together. Look at this. See it?
Yeah.
With the mask in the middle.
Yeah. Is that a Mickey Mouse boat?
What if they did take two boats and
They
make a
sail.
catamaran out of them?
They sail better than catamarans. You don't lean in the water like sailboats. That's what it looks like. Two separate living quarters. Though. John's has the living quarters in the middle.
Whoa! Let's see, where are we staying at? Can we see from here? Where are the balloons at?
What's that?
Our place we're staying at? Oh, there we go, right over there, the Pavilion Lodge.
Okay,
Right
right
there,
there.
where the red and yellow balloons are, huh? The Pavilion Lodge, there we go. That's our hotel we stayed at. Great air conditioning system, fans.
If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. If I know.
There's one of the fish they just caught. Lowering it down. What are they doing? I guess I'll put it back on the boat.
I'm pulling back up on us. Wait in. There she is.
Did they say how much it weighed?
No.
How much did it weigh? 122. 122, thank you.
Weighed 122 pounds, I guess.
Hello.
This is right outside the hotel that we're staying in. In fact, it's in the right outside the lobby. We'll take a shot of the hotel. We'll take a look at the size of this log right here. We're playing shuffleboard behind me here. Evidently, you can tell. This is the beach right outside where we're staying. We'll pan around, get a shot of it.
You're gonna go all the way around?
Yep.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
And this is where we're staying. And we're staying right up there on the top, right in the middle where there's no windows. You can see one little window behind the tree there.
Hi.
Oh, there's that mishap again. Well, needless to say. Okay, here we are up in the balcony. And we're shooting down.
Piece of redwood what?
And you can see the cruise ships in the background back there. And the top of the destroyer. Chopper coming in. This is the view we got from where we're located right here. Oh, you want to say hello there?
Stranger.
Oh, I didn't mean it that way, you dummy. And there's my case there, and oh yeah, I know her. Her and I have boated together before. Let's pan around and take a shot going the other direction here. Let's see what's around the corner.
Get that bubble on your film. Up there it goes. You missed it.
What bubble?
Up over your head up there. Floating up. Look at little bubbles go way up there.
I don't think
How
I'll...
good your film is.
Oh yeah, there it is. I got it. Well, good morning. It's Sunday morning. We're getting ready to leave. Before we leave, we're going to go take a ride around the island in a little cart. A little golf cart, if you don't mind. So here we are coming out of the thing this morning. You notice nobody on the street this morning. Those people down there look familiar. Guess we're not walking real smooth here, but we're doing all right.
Good shirt to wear on your last day. What do you wear? Oh,
Oh, let's see. Let's take a shot down the street down here. This is the wharf. We'll shoot down into the wharf. There's the wharf down through there.
Okay.
Like all this little extra music we got here. And naturally they had a jazz festival last night here. Over there in the pavilion, which is right over there. And that ship right there, the one with the sails on it, we'll zoom in on it. The guy that owns that ship last night sails around the world with that ship right there, that sailboat. He was eating dinner with us last night. He was one of the friends we met over here, or one of the people that we met over here. Took a small boat to be sailing around the world and done it. And needless to say, he did. And there's another boat out here called the Blondie, which we got pictures of from before. I'm sure you remember that. And this is where we ate dinner at last night, right up here. This right here, real wild place. And naturally there's another dining house up here. And another one up here. Well, I guess we better find out where the rest of the crowd went to. They're down here somewhere. Wow. Sure is quiet down here today. Nobody here at all. Well, this is wall-to-wall people last night, but I really didn't look in the mood to start shooting film. I'm more interested in having a beer or two. I mean, this looks like Deserterville here right now. Give it about 2 hours and there'll be wall-to-wall people. Bathing suits, bikinis. Oh, disgusting, disgusting. Well, I think I see them way over there trying to find a place to have breakfast. Of course, there's breakfast houses all over the place here. Just all over the place. Let's take a shot up the street here. See what's going on up here, huh? It's dead up here this morning too, huh? Look at that. Oh, Oh, there they are over there. Now, right down there, those two girls are walking right there. That's where we had dinner last night. I mean, not last night. That's where we had drinks and danced last night, right there. And up there in the top is another place where they had music last night. And naturally, they had music in here also. And we had a few drinks in there.
Oh, Mr. Happ. Where are you all today, Mr. Happ?
Oh, there they are right there.
He never gets in the picture.
Huh. Geez, I wonder where we're going now. Oh, we're checking menus out, I see. I bet I can get a picture of me taking a picture of myself, huh? Right in there? How about that? Put some backlight on this thing and see if it shoots any better. Because naturally with all this sun on here, I really need a filter, I would think. If you get a good filter on here, I can probably do some good shooting. Up, they're ready to eat, so I guess we're going to eat right. Let's see here. Oh, here we are again. We're going to get in this car and take us a little tour around the town. Around the island, put it that way. Well, here we are. We're out on the cove right now, out on the end. And we're driving the little cart out here. Ginger's went to see if we can get our tickets on the boat going back to Long Beach. Changed to 12 o'clock from 11 o'clock, which would give us an extra hour. I'm not sure there's a boat leaving an hour later though, but we're going to try it.
That's for all you hear.
That way we can use this to get around a little bit, see some more of the island. And there's somebody out there with a parasail.
In-room jacuzzis. How come we didn't go to the Claymore? What are the rates of the Claymore? Winmore.
Started about 79, 89, 325.
What do you get for $1?
None of the hotels really have maybe 1 or 2
There's Mike down here, he's talking about getting a room with a different place over here.
This is one of the nicer
One of those guys.
Ginger
over here. Oh, there she is, right there. There's that cart right there.
They style
See what you can do.
Ours is the oldest hotel I've had.
And this little pan over here a little bit. This is where the boat comes in at. And we're going to dock right here. Then we get off and walk around downtown. Not very far away at all. You notice the boats, a lot of the boats are gone from what they were yesterday. Quite a few boats out there yesterday. A lot of them left last night.
Okay, we all set.
What, you got it extended?
Yep.
What time?
12 o'clock.
Take off fast.
Let me hold the camera. You won't have to.
Evidently, these are Quonset huts. They're probably put here during the war. I would imagine. This is on the front side of the island, back in the cove.
Hello.
And this is shooting up the hill. Well, I guess we're going to follow this road right. Wait a minute, where'd the road go?
Oh, like those golf carts would make it up there.
Yeah, we'll fight
Anyway,
back.
there's the road. And we're going to go up to the top up there. Follow that road up there. Now there's all the boats heading back toward the mainland. And we got some boats coming back in also.
See the mainland, see it? You can just barely see the buildings over
Barely see the mainland? Like where?
Oh yeah, you can see it. Barely.
Where at?
Where do you think?
You don't have
Oh, a
distance.
couple of buildings.
I have distance. I can see
Couple of
the
buildings over
You
there.
can see them going up. High rises.
A high
Over there
rise.
someplace, huh?
There's another one I can't see distance.
You can see high rises?
Yes, I can see the high rises.
I can see some big buildings there.
Yep.
And there's the Navy ship sitting off there in the edge. Right there, we'll get a shot of that from the upper side.
We'll go get a higher.
Okay, let's go get a. I'm gonna leave my camera running here. Go ahead.
Watch out, there's over some rough stuff here.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Another great road.
Get on the road.
Okay, we're filming while we're above my head here.
You suggested put it on top of your head, Mike. You did.
We're filming the people that are driving right now. Look at there, go ahead,
Oh
Dad.
God, there's the driver's seat.
I can make some extra jerky motions if you hear half cuss.
And oh, thanks, Mike. God. He's doing this on purpose, I can tell.
You want a picture of all of you sitting in there?
I saw that.
There they are. Boats going back to Catalina, boats coming in. Now this Navy ship's the same ship that we shot before and filmed. It's still here. And this is Saturday morning. And you can see that guy still out there parasailing.
Oh, that's nice down there.
And naturally this is Catalina from the air. Of course, we've seen this many times already today. But you can see just how big the harbor is. Like I said, there's a lot of boats missing that were here yesterday. Let's take a walk down the thing here.
There you go. You're welcome.
That'll be $25.
Did you cock it? Yes, I did. Great, thank you.
I'm tight for a walk with the camera.
Oh, that's beautiful, huh?
Come on, let's drive.
Boats out here crisscrossing.
Garbage pit up here.
Is that the rubber raft? Or is that a... Oh yeah? Where you run it on the pier there?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to be heading back down. Well, we stopped right here alongside of the road. Now we're going to pan down here and see some of the condominiums they got down here that they've built, like right down in here. And these go for about $175,000 a piece. Unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, you notice nobody has swimming pools, and there's no air conditioning on the island. None of the hotels or houses have air conditioning on them. They get warm during the day and they use a fan. And then after the evening comes around, they turn the fan off, and there's usually a cool breeze, and it drops down to about an average temperature year-round here is about 60 degrees. So that's not too bad at all. Now we're going to go ahead and continue down this road right here. We'll be coming down that road right there and up, and I really don't know after it gets to that point where it goes. I think it goes down. Here we are, shooting from a different angle right now. Here comes a truck up the way we just came up.
Taxi drive. You do is get off or you drive.
And again, there's the Navy ship, and you can see the harbor again.
The Navy's going the other way now.
And that's the road we just came up right there at the bottom.
Is That house over there
Actually,
where
we're on the other
Bougainville
side,
is,
as you can
was?
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fire break over there.
They don't get to see very
Maybe you
good,
get
that
to
thing.
see some of
They don't get to stop.
the
They're
mountainside up in this direction. And we'll be going up that direction right there.
Catalina, place for the weekend sailors.
Yeah, we're gonna go check it out. Now that was 1 hour tour. It probably didn't seem like that as far as there's running and everything. Going around the mountain and so on and so forth. Oh, there's a chopper up there. Let's see. Okay, Ginger, you want to get over here alongside of me so you can guide me?
What, babe?
Get over here alongside of me so you can guide me.
I'll hold your hand.
Oh, okay. Well, here we are going down main town. Now it's, what time is it now?
20 after 10.
Oh, it's 20 after 10. Now you can see the town's beginning to become a little alive now.
12 for last
A bit more people wandering around.
Joey,
What? I put down some money.
you put down nothing. You ran out of money.
No, I put down a 20. I gave Bob a 20.
You've been up last. That yellow bathing suit over there in your camera. Laying down right there.
Got a
No
swing
crotch
over.
shots.
No, hit that crotch shot over there.
No
right
crotch
over
shots.
there. No, look at right over here.
No.
Which way are we going? Oh,
No
over there.
crotch shots.
No
You seen
crotch.
that sign? No crotch shots.
Ginger, she's such a...
Clayton wore this for him to film.
Wait a minute, these two are in front of me.
Where's that t-shirt shop you got?
I don't know, you went...
How much did you have?
What? Let's swing over to the bar. Hold it a minute. Swing over there.
There's Eric's on the pier, it says. Eric's on the pier.
Okay. Hold on. And this is the pier again. On our way back to the room to get ready to leave. Go back over here and right down the center here.
22 after? Yes, if we're going to make the 11 o'clock, we're going to get moving, I guess.
Oh, okay.
If we don't make the 11 o'clock, it's no big deal.
Well, we'll just go ahead with the 12 then.
Yeah, we're only talking an hour, that's for sure.
Besides, well, if we go on the 12th, then we can go through the shops on the way down there to the boat then. Huh? Want to do that? Wander through those shops? Yeah. What?
Where's that t-shirt shop at? Oh, you know, we can go over there and buy some check.
And this is where we're staying, right here at the pavilion.
Give me a...
If they move that
And let me swing. Okay, here we are aboard the boat. We're on our way back home to San Pedro. Sunday, 31st, 12:10. That's us backing up. Let's go down here swimming. Who's that down there swimming?
You know that?
I know, huh?
I think they wouldn't have any buoys right there. Give them a little bit more room to maneuver.
Those guys back to the Navy ship.
Are they rounding up the crew? All the bodies?
Yep, bringing all the bodies back to the ship.
Moving there, it's the same.
about going on. We never did go on it though.
Next time.
Slow, we wouldn't want to be.
Next time we're going. See, now that Fast Cat Express sits there all day long until it pulls out again at 4:30. You'd think they'd run that thing back and forth.
This boat isn't full?
Go by land and go in the water, then go across to the other thing. Yeah.
Don't hurt to check into it.
Have your cake needed too. I mean, you can still put it on a fifth wheel flatbed trailer.
Well, the houseboat itself is not going to fit.
Yeah, but I've never seen a boat trailer that has a fifth wheel like this.
Windstorm.
Boy, swimming, I guess it's going to follow us all the way up.
Yep.
Huh?
Doesn't seem like it's a place to swim right there.
I wouldn't think so.
That's why he's got a red hat on, I guess.
It seems like better off to dive out that here and swim from there.
Wave goodbye. Bye, Catalina.
Bye, Catalina.
You're not waving, Mike.
I know.
Wave.
Because it won't wave back at me.
It might. If we all wave. Come on, try it. Come on, half wave goodbye.
Oh, bye.
Bye. Net wave bye. Bye.
Bye.
It waves back.
Hey, look at it, wave back.
The
See?
clouds on the other side of it.
Ooh. Yeah, huh?
Please note your safety. Life jackets are located towards the main cabin on the left right-hand side of the bar.
The life jackets are down there. I'm up here.
Life jackets are here.
Oh.
We have 2 deck hands on board.
Sure.
We'll be talking about the vessel and any questions you might have.
Okay.
Any assistance if you require any.
Could you been any closer?
Oh boy, maybe your wind socket's twisted up. Wave goodbye to the Navy here. We go by and splash them.
I think it worked.
Go by and do a wheelie at the Navy. Flip them off or something.
They'll all just say yes.
Oh.
You hear that? She wants to go flip off the Navy and they'll all just say okay. See the boat like this right over there.
Power on. We're out of the isthmus.
Yeah.
And we'll watch the lake as we start getting more turbulent.
See, take a picture of this boat. That's the one I want. You're not taking a picture of the boat I want.
Where?
Right over there. I'll pull that on a 40-foot fifth wheel trailer and live in it.
I can't.
Have
Your
a
head's
boat
in the
too.
way.
It doesn't come off.
It's not attached, but it doesn't come off.
Oh, somebody's got to follow us, huh?
Oh.
Follow us back. No, they had one follow us over. May as well have one follow us back.
Don't they know their way over here?
Sure they do.
We want to get out of the rough water. Looks to me like our wake is
Oh
worse
boy,
than
he
the
was
regular
totally
water.
out. Did you see that? He was airborne.
I think our wake is worse than their water. There, he's getting up to it now, though. Takes more gas for them to go that way because the water they're in is going that way.
Yeah.
Gonna try it out of the water now.
They can't zoom up to this thing, huh?
Yeah, they could. They wanted to.
Well, look at that wake. See that wake moving? Whoa. No time to stop.
Well, maybe we'll see some porpoise on the way back.
Oh yeah, they were right out here before, huh?
Poor pie.
Or by.
You want a Bloody Mary?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
You want one too, Ginger?
There we are, leaving Catalina.
No,
by
thank
golly.
you.
Want something?
Nothing, thank you.
Good. It's too hard to carry 4 things anyway.
repair ceiling.
Where?
Right over here. Round to the side.
Okay.
When you were 21? Well, he's been going to school and working at UPS, and he's finally decided that he wants to go to a four-year school.
Still there?
Pardon?
Still UPS?
Yeah.
Do they have a program?
Yeah, he's going to give him a 2-week notice. And, you know, I don't know if he's looking into that. He could go back to UPS when he gets out.
So they'll hold his job for him.
Yeah.
Rate increases keep going on in your seniority.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. And I didn't know that, you know, I'm gonna work
Yes, I'll mention that to him. I don't know if he knows that. He knows that they'll hold his job for him, but I don't know that he knows about the theater and the seniority.
He needs to really check into it.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, those recruiting officers drive me nuts. Scott got up the other morning and the guy was on his doorstep. And he called. Oh, he just called for anything on the Big Island. I spent 8 days in Maui. But she had an offer. I went up the center, around the side, down this side. I really investigated Maui.
That big white dome over there is where the business is parked. Right to the left of it, look real close.
Unbelievable.
Three stacks.
It's so beautiful, you're speechless. You know, when you take pictures, you know you're not going to
Seldom
capture.
when you get off an airplane and you smell flowers.
Okay, we're coming into the break wall.
Oh, we're going next June.
See the white dome where the spruce goose is?
What?
The dome where the goose is? Yeah. Our husband couldn't, I was going to tell her, but our husband put the steel in there.
Yeah, they did all the fabrication here.
Is that a carrier over there, Mike? Underneath the bridge? What's it? Oh, Jesus. I could probably see that. You're probably right. I probably could see that from my house.
That big carrier under the bridge.
See it sitting right underneath the bridge? How could you miss it? Big as Long Beach. Number 18. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll see if I can zoom in on that thing and read that number. 34. Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah.
Is there 1,000? How many did those ones hold?
What is this one coming right alongside of us, the Catalina Express?
What, honey?
Got another Catalina Express. He probably left at one.
It was one of the super, the real big ones, like the Nimitz, I guess, but it was big. I mean, it was. Huh? I was an electrician. It was a good job.
You can walk around up on the top of there, huh?
Look at the sailboats, by golly.
Now, the most important thing is to make sure when they push into the medical field, that's always, civilian employment for that.
Irishman works over there.
Captain Manson.
Charlie Manson.
And she got transferred from here to Chino. She was in Chino
Oh, yeah?
last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you can see the Constantine wire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well that's what I was saying. You got to be on the other side to actually see the prison.
I thought we were
What
looking at the
a
patio
way to live.
chairs.
Why do people do stuff this? Yeah.
They do it because they keep getting away with it for so long. It takes so long to do anything.
I have
going worse and worse.
a nice young doctor that had done surgery on my arm and stuff. And I just found out they busted him for drugs. You know, being a doctor and having a nice upcoming wasn't good enough for him.
Jesus,
He was
isn't that
selling
something else?
dope.
Isn't that amazing? A good job. It seems like you have
All that education going right down
money
into
is
There's
so
supposed to be a lot of
tempting.
doctors
Oh, God,
that
yeah.
sell on drugs, and you'd think they'd have enough intelligence dealing
Well, I
with
asked his
everything.
nurse, I said, was he on drugs? Because he was a real laid back guy.
Yeah, well,
New
still,
baby,
I think that anybody would
young, he's ruined his whole life
drugs
now.
would be a doctor that sees results.
I guess he couldn't account for, you know, all his prescriptions and things that he wrote out, the narcotics. Thousands and thousands of dollars.
When they
Yeah.
first start out, they're not making enough money. You know, it's just a few dollars at first. You could, if you sit down and think about how
We're
they
looking
could
at the
get to that
women's
point.
prison over here right now.
You know, oh well, I only need $100 more. I'll just sell
Those
it
coming
a
back
little
into
more.
St.
But then
Peter
next
Harbor.
it's 200, then
Yeah.
300. And the money in it is so damn much. You know,
Prisons have always fascinated me.
not me.
I wanna
Now
see
I have
from the outside.
claustrophobia. I wouldn't make it very
When I was
long.
in San Francisco, I used to look through the telescopes and watch Alcatraz, you know.
Really?
Has no attraction. It would be the most horrible way to live.
Oh, it's got to be so because
What is that Papillon movie? You know, where the man
Oh.
is working his whole life away to escape.
Yeah. Yep. But it gives him a purpose then. Because without that purpose, then you
Got
wouldn't
on
have
the deck of
anything.
this baby.
Yes.
Freedom to
this was the other thing my son was toying
Yeah,
with.
see the E's on the side there?
Oh yeah, look at the E's. Yeah, look at the E's on the side there.
Cash markets for 4 years that they've kept.
They've kept excellence rating. Yeah.
Different things.
Yep.
The heavy duty ones, they got a Goldie out there. Come by that easy. They got a ready.
And this is the ship that was in dry dock. Looks like she's all painted on the outside.
Adventurous.
New building. Floating dry dock.
That must be a tender or something. What kind of ship that is?
A supply ship. She's got turrets on her. On the right side, there's her missile turrets.
And all this lingo.
I know.
You don't hard to tell what it means.
Well, that's a ship.
You know that ship with a dry dock like that? No.
How do they get him up there?
I went on Liberty one time to the bottom of the ship. I was eligible for Liberty, and the job I was in, they were going to hold me up to work on stuff, and I had hot date or something. There's no way they're going to stop me. I went down to the cover all the time. They had the ship with the dry dock, an aircraft carrier, that's a long way down. All that stuff. Well, I got the word on it. For some project. I had my Liberty card. I was eligible for Liberty. I wasn't going to stop. Not too many people that take a picture of the bridge from the bottom.
Take a picture of the bridge from the
Straight up.
Helicopter.
Straight up in the air. Is this the Vincent Thomas Bridge? Vincent Thomas Bridge?
Seagull right there.
Yeah.
Oh, right underneath the Vincent Thomas Bridge, we're coming back into port now. And we're coming right up alongside the dock here.
There's Charlie Seagull.
And where's Charlie Seagull?
He's right
He's
there.
going over to
He's
doing
waving
some
to us.
hats
Oh,
at Catalina.
there's Charlie Seagull, yeah. Let's just
One
zoom
that
in
still
right
looks
here
clean
on
and
Charlie
white.
Seagull. See if he has a word to say for the camera this morning. Hello there, Charlie. How you doing there, Charlie?
Oh, I do too.
How you doing there, Charlie?
Great. Okay, bye-bye.
I'm sorry, I can't quite hear you. You got to talk a little bit louder. No? Okay.
Hello, help, hi.
Yep, that's yep. See there, there he is talking to me. By golly, now that's a smart seagull.
Where
let
the
me
hell
tell
you been, Hap?
Well, I've been to Catalina. How you been? You been flying around here keeping all the fish busy or what?
Something about a VCR camera that makes you go absolutely ape shit.
Here, birdie, birdie. Here, birdie, birdie.
Any other kind of movie camera.
Come on over here and sit on Hap's head.
There was no sound on here.
I'm
That's
gonna
not
push
very funny. Okay, let's disembark this thing here and mosey on down the stairways.
He's talking. He started
Yep,
talking.
there he goes, see?
Oh, there he goes.
I'm not talking to you no more.
He's not talking to you. He's off camera.
It's off camera. Oh, jeez, what a bummer. Oh, get out of here with that sore throat.
What did you do? Put your mouth over it.
Play that back real quick, will you? Because I want to see what teeth I need work on.
Okay. Well, there's the lady we were just talking to. Why did she get off the boat in a hurry,
The
didn't
other
she?
lady was forgetting. She says, I gotta go back and get my ticket.
Oh, jeez. Well, let's just cool it right here and we'll go ahead and stop this little thing. There's the boat that just came in front of us.
He is
Hey, Jess.
Yeah, Mom, they can't get away if you could go on. Daddy! Daddy! Look at him. Get ready, get that, and go. Get ready, get that, and go. Now we have to get... Baby, it's just going like this. It's going like this, you. This is just
Ooh, okay, very good.
This is it,
Now this
Oh my god.
gorilla, is that what we got here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you got another one here in the middle. And then we got a humongous one over there in the corner.
Oh my God.
I did too. Oh, Lord.
He's got all gray whiskers.
He's got a baby in his hand. Holy cow. Look at that one.
Good morning.
Hi, Happy Tail. Oh, right.
Drink the water. I think we're being mooned. We're being mooned by a gorilla.
She got a baby.
No, I don't think so. She just has her arms crossed.
Wake up, Daddy. No, in her hand. Yeah, she does.
That's her arm.
Yeah, her arm's over the baby.
No, it's like this. See, it's like this. Jimmy. It's like this.
But you know what?
There's a big one back in there, but we can't even see.
There's a baby in our hand. Yes, there is. No, there isn't.
That's her hand. It's her arm. See, it's like this, Jimmy.
Check it out.
In her hand, yeah, but you can't
No, it's
see.
like this. See?
Yeah, and
There's no baby.
Yes, there is. Because why is it going like this?
Huh?
Why is it going like this?
No, it's
See,
rubbing its
move.
chin.
See, it would
To go wake up the rest of your family, we'd like to meet them.
Jimmy! Holy cow!
Whoa, here we go.
Let's see if we can get the big one out.
Time for party.
Thank you.
I told him I want to go. You saw me.
You must know what you mean.
Probably. I guess he knows what I mean.
And he got up.
I just went, get up. And he got up.
Look at him. He is big.
Yeah. Over your shoulder. I guess he's going to.
He's gonna climb up. They love them.
What do we got here? Is this another gorilla?
Dad?
Big one is
Well, when the shadow's in there, it's hard to tell where they're at, you know?
yeah, it might be very, very back.
What are you painting?
What do you think to do?
The jungle.
An imitation of Joey. Huh? Purple.
Yeah. This is growing on one of the trees, huh?
Listen to what's going on and then go right back underwater again. They're very highly adapted also because their babies are born underwater, carrying avocado-colored egg. It's about 1 pound in size. Like I said, listen to this, ladies. All the female emu does is initiate the same as our polar bears. The polar bears don't grow as much fur as they would in the wild. They have a pretty incredible wool underneath that outer fur covering. It's actually about the same consistency as cashmere. It's very fun to produce back into the wild. There's no more of these left in the wild at all. Unfortunately, there's only about 700 individuals left. All in a protected area. We're getting ready to reintroduce them back in the wild real soon. A couple more right here. You notice they have all the wild horse characteristics. Erect mane, no facial hair or forelock, shorter legs, shorter tail, squatty body. Those are Przewalski's horses. There's a sign on the right underneath the tree past the horses. I like to pull out humidifiers right on their face. Those noses warm or cool the ear depending on what time of year it is. They're called Saigas from the Soviet Union. Part, we were able to reintroduce a herd back into the wild. The herd went from 50 to 500. That's quite a success story. That's the whole idea here at the zoo, is keep them up in numbers, they go back out in the wild. Very large to the yellow, but they come from Angola. Those are up at the Wild Animal Park. From Manchuria, one of the 3 deer species to keep their spots all their life. Helps for camouflage out in the wild. Fawns in the back were born about a month and 2 months ago. You can see the male right here has a real impressive rack of antlers, especially for his age. When they drop off their antlers, they grow a bigger and better rack of antlers every year. And this is only his 3rd rack of antlers, so he's doing pretty well for his age. The big mature males are the ones with the big, huge rack of antlers. Here comes babies moving around in there. Antlers are different from horns in that way. Antlers, when they do shed them off, do grow back. Horns, if you break one off, they will break off for good. They'll never grow back again. Well, it looks like our buffalo on the right are tough to see. They're characterized by the chocolate brown coloration, the striped pattern known as shadow pattern. Dark stripe and white stripe, dark stripe and white stripe. No 2 zebra though in the whole wide world have the same striped pattern, much like our own fingerprints. They're all individual.
It looks like they're...
That Arabian oryx we just saw, he's about 3 weeks old. These animals have pinpoint sharp horns. They can actually spear through a lion if need be, and they have been known to do so in times of trouble. Called a Bison oryx from Ethiopia. A couple more baby gazelle. Now both of these animals are capable of going their whole life without drinking any water whatsoever. They get all the moisture that they need. The most endangered of all the antelope are on the left. These are called moor gazelle. People encroachment, they've been completely wiped out in the wild. In fact, this is the only other captive population you're looking at besides the ones in Spain, called a moor gazelle. Get your cameras ready for them. These are Maasai giraffe. This one that's closest to us is Lena. She's working on the acacia branches there. She's 4 years old. Keepers put those acacia branches up every day. Keeps these animals nibbling throughout most of the morning hours like they would out in the wild. Keeps them from getting bored in captivity. They have a tongue, and it's 21 inches long. I don't know if you can get to see it. Every once in a while she sticks it out there. It's a pretty incredible tongue. It's called a prehensile tongue, just like our hand or an elephant's trunk. It's a grasping tongue. They use it to wrap around those branches and strip off those leaves, blue, black in color. Standing up in the middle in the shade is Joey. He's 10 years old, about 16 feet tall. And laying down is Abby. She's 3 years old. A little bit more. Then they swallow it again. It passes through all 4 stomachs. It's called a ruminant. He's chewing his cud. Like a cow.
Like a cow.
Those are Maasai giraffes. Compare the different coat patterns. 12th calf, if you notice, got a poochy stomach on her. You ladies thought 9 months was bad. 16-month gestation in these animals. When the baby's born, the female gives birth standing up. So the baby drops to the ground, 6 feet right on top of its head. When they fall that far, they break their umbilical cord, start their respiratory rate. Kind of makes you wonder how they got the bumps on top of their head, though, huh? Those are Barango strap. Got the day they were born. This is Topper. Now he is the tallest male in captivity. Take a picture of him. He's 19 feet tall. He's a 6-foot man, could walk underneath Topper without bending over. He's also the oldest. Average lifespan of a giraffe's only 30. He's 29 years old. He surpassed all the records in captivity. 29, but he hasn't slowed down a bit. He sired 35 young for us here at the zoo in 29 years. Not bad. It's quite the stud. Sam, some people think that's true. It's not true at all. We don't even know where that myth came from. In fact, ostriches are very aggressive birds. With one swift kick of their powerful legs, they can kill an African lion. One swipe, kill an African lion. They can also have 45 miles an hour with their powerful legs to compensate for not being able to fly. As you go around the zoo today, also notice the greenery around you. We do have one of the world's largest botanical collections in addition to our animals. There's an aloe collection on the left. We have about 7,000. She was orphaned out in the wild. Hand-raised in our children's zoo. Many of you may have seen her there 7 or 8 years ago. Little Debbie is a Ceylonese elephant. Standing up closest to us, facing towards the right, now facing towards us is Smitty. Smitty is in her mid-20s. And underneath the Smitty, you can see Liz. Liz is completely underneath the water right now. She's in her mid-20s also. They're having a great time. These are the youngsters in here. Timbo's on the other side. Timbo's just a teenager. She's 17 years old. She was in the movie Born Free, if you remember that movie. She's a movie star. I'm trying to see if we can get her to look this way. She's the only African elephant we have. You can see her now. She's the one standing up in the back. See, she's got visible tusks, small head, real big ears. Everybody else in here, look at them. They're Asian girls. They have bigger heads, smaller ears, and no visible tusks. Look at Timbo stepping on it. That's a trumpet. That's an alert signal. Look at, they're all waiting for Liz. She's gonna be mad when she gets up. Their trunks alone weigh 500 pounds apiece. You can imagine what an incredible appendage that is. Debbie's gonna take her on. Debbie's a little tough one for her size. She's a spoiled rotten brat. She was hand-raised, like I said, in the children's zoo, and she got her way all the time. Timbo's really going nuts out here. Timbo's the one that caused all the commotion. She knows she's going to get it now. That's Liz with the freckles coming out of the water. She's going to back Timbo right up into the rocks there. Nope. There they go. Peaceful as can be, huh? We're going to get from this side, so we'll go around and see if we get from the other side. The result of this is... Everywhere Debbie goes, so does that tire. She brought it all the way over here from the children's zoo. Over where the big elephants go. I didn't want to pull too far forward because I wanted to see this guy on the right. This is Char. He's an Indian rhino. Later, they have two horns. They're African rhinos. He's an Indian rhino with just one horn. He also has that armor-plated look about his skin, which makes him look a lot different than the African rhinos. Girls, they weigh anywhere from 8 to 10,000 pounds. Males can get up to 12,000 pounds in size. Look on the right, there's a baby in here. This is a black rhinoceros. He's just a baby, 2.5 years old. He'll weigh up to 2 tons inside for her horn. Because
oh, we'll come right back. They have 2 more here. Got 2 babies. Probably eat so very much.
Tree kangaroos. There he goes. Okay. Where's the other one at? There he is, up there in a tree, huh? Brown bear asleep.
Black is called a black grizzly.
Wipe out.
I'm so tired. I'm just so tired. That would be a bear.
What is this, a walrus?
What is that? That's a seal. Mommy, it's this one. Mommy, is this?
A lion?
Yeah, but.
Huh.
You know what? There's the real black bears. The damn bears. The babies have fur, lots of fur.
Very short hair.
Oh, there he is. See what I saw him. He was just big. They just let us come out. Because his dad was so big that he was frustrated. He was more. And we're not going to get it. I kept him
Oh, Jimmy and Nikki. Is that their names?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's those pelicans we saw at the beach.
He's looking around. King of the motor.
I think it's gonna roll right off. Huh. Sneaking up. Got caught.
That's what they're doing. They go. Push me.
Mom says go back to sleep.
Drain is the opposite. Yeah, escape.
Joey. You'll never get out, unless you could go off on that thing.
They're picking it up. Usually it takes like about 10 seconds and it'll come into a better focus when you zero right in on it. Because even like the bears in the cave, I could see them much better than I could with just a naked eye through that.
They're talking about. That's the vulture.
You can't see anything? Hold on a second.
Here, I think that's the vulture. See it?
Yeah. I think that's called the ant. Yeah, vulture.
Boy, I'll say, it looked like a plucked chicken. It almost looks like the other birds pulled him off from the back.
We were fighting.
Yeah, good. Look at these little scratches. Acting all cool.
Let's see if Karen can do the ostrich walk.
Michael
All
Jackson.
right. This is my hand grabbing the strap and the cap blowing in front of it here. Ooh, nice breeze up here.
Yeah, he is. Picking the feathers off each other.
Yep. Nitpickers.
Maybe it's one of those do rock hairdos for ostriches.
You got it. Ian style. Let's see, what are these little creatures way down here? These big... Are these bison? Hey, who we got here?
Zebaroo.
Hi, Zeb.
Zebaroo.
Hi, Zeb.
remember much about
Our little mohawk. A little red-headed Indian. Huh. Hi. He's getting acquainted with his Auntie Charlene.
Yeah, we like each other.
Huh.
Don't we, Zeb?
Yeah.
Where's your cousins? The troublemaker.
The Rugrats.
Over there. Over there.
Where are they at? Oh, there they are.
I thought I could get it.
They're busy watching the movie where the red fern grows here. Huh. Hi. Talking about the red fern. Here we go. Hi, Deb. Hi.
How big are you? Show everybody how big
15 pounds in 3 months. Was 3 months Saturday, huh? Boy, Charlene's gonna be wearing that milk.
No more. No more. I did that already. Yeah, I'm the towel. Right under your shirt.
There we are. I'll put it all down. Good night. Oh, wait a minute. I'll get some good.
You go say hi to great grandma and great grandpa back in Illinois, huh? Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandma. Hey.
Very good, Sam. Very good, Sam. You're talented. Hi, everybody.
Is that it? Are we all through?
Okay, we're gonna take a wander up to see Merle.
Oh, hello to everybody here. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, Zeb.
Hello. There's Jimmy and Sunny, Charlene and Zeb. There's a Nikki and a Lori.
I see a lot of you men out there got your women folks with you. I think you're going to enjoy this next skit that we're going to do for you. It's one that we kind of put together and we titled it The Nag. Get out there. Come on, Ma.
We gotta find us another sucker.
Come down here.
We gotta find us another sucker here. Hey, put the money out here.
That money on the table, guys.
Find the lady. Come on, guys. Find the lady here. Okay, find the lady there. Find the lady.
Those cars are all band up.
Come on, Wilbur, quit dragging your feet.
You won again.
Now listen, you here.
Is that a new sucker there?
Now you sit right down there. I've got some business to take care of. I've got to go to the bank and pay off our rent.
Yes, dear.
And I don't want you to look, stay away from that saloon. And I don't want you to look from that damn hussies that works there.
Hey, come on over here.
They are a sin in the abomination.
Yes, dear.
And you know what I told you about card playing?
Yeah, you
It's
can
the
win.
devil's own pastime. Now I'll be back shortly.
Sorry, you want to push her up between the picnic tables? Maybe she could see better. You can...
Okay.
We sure do.
Hey, Jen, you like to come over and play some cards, have some whiskey? Come on, let's go get him, bring him over here. Hey, Wilbur. Come on, Wilbur.
You got
Come on, Wilbur.
You're gonna have so much fun. Come here,
Hey, Wilbur, how about a little steak?
Come on, honey.
So shy.
That's good for you. Drink up, Wilbur, drink up.
You're gonna like that.
Oh, yeah! Hey, you ever play cards, Wilbur? You ever play? Okay, you see you got 2 aces and a queen? Find the lady. Find the lady. We'll get his money out of the way. Come on, Wilbur. Wrong lady, Wilbur.
find the lady.
Come on, Wilbur. Find the lady.
You
Find the
hold
lady.
this for me.
Hurry up.
Come on.
You can do it.
Oh!
I won.
You won.
You want to try it again, Wilbur? You want to try it again, Wilbur?
Good.
You want to try it again? Let's go try it again for fun here. Okay, find the lady.
Oh, come on, Wilbur.
Oh, got it.
Wilbur.
I don't know if I want to play with him. Hey, Wilbur, you got any money? You got any money, Wilbur?
I don't have any money.
Oh,
Get some. We're gonna get some money, Wilbur.
come on, Wilbur. With your luck, you can be taking us to the bank, maybe.
My wife didn't let me have any money. I'll play one more time just
Okay,
for fun.
okay, here you go. See, you got the lady and the 2 aces
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Try it again here. I bet you ain't gonna find it this time.
I bet you I can put my hands right on it.
Have another drink, Wilbur.
Well, yeah, if I had some money, boy, I'd sure play that game.
Well,
over
you're
here.
gonna have to get some money from your wife there, Wilbur. Come back and have a good time with us.
We need some money in
Yeah.
this place.
Go get some money.
Come on, let's give him some feathers. I'll give you one
Okay, here you go. Here, hey. Find the lady, find the lady, find the lady here. Find the lady.
I'm happy to see.
Oh, and he
Yes, you
moves.
finally did something I told you
Thank
to.
you. Oh, yeah. Next person, fine.
Wilbur!
Hi!
You've been drinking!
No, I wasn't drinking. I was
And no doubt carousing too! Don't touch me, you toad! No telling what you might have picked up from them. Honey, are you listening to me?
Yes, dear.
Yes, I can't trust you to wait for me.
I was right
Give me
there.
a bottle of whiskey.
You take this deed and you go down to the land office and get it recorded. Now, don't talk to nobody on the way. And when you're done, meet me here in front of the general store.
That's the deed to our ranch.
That's right, you're going to get it recorded.
We're going to raise up some horses.
That's right.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to the land office. Here, let me get that for you, dear.
Charlene, I've played her part before.
Where'd she go?
Oh, yeah?
Fun part.
Get it right.
There you are. Get it.
Hey, Wilbur, come on over and have another drink. Okay, hey, Wilbur. Did you get any money this time?
I'll tell you she does.
You tell her she
My battery's going out, and I didn't bring the other battery.
What was that?
I got a half bottle.
What was that that she didn't give you?
What's that? That's just the deed to our old ranch.
Well, hey, you want to play some cards? That's worth some money.
Yeah, the old ranch ain't hardly worth $20.
Well, we'll give you $10 credit. You want to bet for $10?
22 you got it.
Official now.
Here, Wilbur, we'll give you some money here now and then.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Is that a loan?
That's small.
Tell him to find the lady here. Okay, Wilbur. Find the lady. Find the lady, Wilbur. You did so good before. Oh, and Wilbur loses. Poor guy, Wilbur. Hey, Wilbur.
No problem. We'll lend you some more money. Come here, Wilbur.
Hey, Wilbur, you want to borrow some more
Come on, Wilbur.
He looks
Wilbur, come on.
disgusted.
We'll lend you some more money. Here, Wilbur.
Have another
See, Wilbur, the lady's right there. You want to try it again?
Yeah, let's wait.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
It did what?
I hope this lasts till the end.
I don't
The
believe
battery's
you.
going
You
out.
better move back way more.
And I didn't bring the other one.
They put that lady down right there. I seen it.
Oh, and he loses again. Thank you, Wilbur. You want to try it again?
Oh, Wilbur, you're going to get better pretty soon, Wilbur.
Okay, try it again, Wilbur. Oh, and he loses again.
One more time. Well, one more time, and Wilbur's got to win this time.
Come on, Wilbur, you got to win this time. Okay. Oh, he won.
All right.
He won.
Char, you gotta go get her. She just went in with the group.
One more time.
Oh, yeah. Have another drink, Wilbur.
Hi, Wilbur.
Well, hi.
Isn't this fun?
Wilbur! What?
Oh.
I can't believe my eyes!
Yes, you can.
You have not paid the one least little bit of attention to me.
Yes, I did.
Anything I tried to tell you.
Yeah, I did too, but I didn't listen.
Did you get that deed recorded?
No, matter of fact, I lost the deed.
You lost the deed.
He
How
sure
did you
did.
lose the deed?
I was walking over to the land office, and a gust of wind came up and blew it right in the saloon doors. And I lost it in there.
Well, you mean they have got the deed to my ranch? Who's got the deed to my ranch? Give it here this instant! Have you got the deed to my ranch? Stop here and have a drink, cool down.
I don't have the deed to your ranch. Leave me alone, lady.
You've got the deed to my... Wilbur,
What?
get over there. Get over there, you low-down weasel. Get over there and get the deed to our ranch.
Here it is, Wilbur. Come
You
get
got
it.
it.
Here, Wilbur. All right. There's only one thing left to do. Shoot them.
Shoot him.
Shoot the whole hassle of them, Wilbur.
What?
They're all in cahoots to steal our ranch. Here, shoot them. Fair and square.
Wilbur ain't gonna shoot us.
She said, I gotta get the deed to the ranch, or I gotta shoot him.
I don't got the deed to the ranch. Why shoot me?
I don't got the deed to the ranch either.
I want the deed.
That
don't
is
got the
Wilbur.
deed.
That husband right there has got it, Wilbur.
They won't give it to me.
I don't got it. Shoot him. Shoot him right this minute. I don't have no deed.
I ain't got a gun.
You mean to
And there's
tell
gonna
me
be
you
gunfire,
don't
so we'll
have
make sure
guns?
she
You got a gun. How's he gonna shoot us?
Well, here, you fooling. Use mine.
Nothing loaded.
Watch out. Of course it's loaded.
Now be careful with that thing,
I can't
Wilbur.
shoot nobody
You
with
be
this.
careful with that thing, Wilbur.
I don't even know how to use it.
It's real easy. Now watch. You see? Now you shoot every
Got her
last
attention on this one.
Now wait a minute.
Shot you.
You like that loaded, Wilbur?
No, I'm not gonna shoot nobody with no stinking gun.
Miserable, low life, no count.
She plays it much better than I do. She's got a better voice.
Words escape me. I can't imagine who's not with you for the last 20 years.
Well, it's been a miserable time, I'll tell you what. And I'm tired of this misery, and I just wish somebody would put me out of my misery anyway.
Should we put him out of his misery?
Yes, please put him out of his business. I meet the chicken. I shoe the horses. I swap the hogs.
What?
I milk the cows. And that big red rooster that took a hunk out of your behind, why, he's got more gumption than you'll ever have. You miserable.
Ranch now, Wilbur, and have a bottle.
We're gonna raise up some horses.
Come on.
I gotta buy us all a drink. Let's go in the saloon now.
What happened?
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm not a gunfighter, Crystalline, California.
Yeah. Hey, how about that, huh?
What kind was that?
I don't know what the material is on it, but it's some, I guess a lot of suits would be made for, because, you know, prisoners are putting it back to the code or something like that. I wore this one 3 times this week because it just, my other ones are clean, and I needed something very nice for the appointments I had set up, and they're not wrinkled.
Great.
Wrinkled all down. So the other ones I have get a little bit wrinkled, but not as much.
Everybody says hello.
Smiling.
Everybody sort of just get together here, and Charlene will take this home with her tomorrow to everybody. Huh?
Tomorrow. Gross.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. We ruined your whole vacation here. Not yet, huh?
Nope.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Daryl.
Yeah, how about that, huh? My heavens. Hi.
Let's see if we can get
Hi.
smiling.
Yeah.
God, it's too many digging at him.
Yeah.
He didn't like that.
Huh.
Hi, Cookie.
Yeah. Okay. We're down here eating a cracker.
Turn around, Lori. Who's that? Turn around. Oh, she's looking at us. Yeah, we're smiling.
There we go.
They don't call me Sally, right?
There we go.
Oh, we